The Apostle Paul, when he was going to Rome to testify, he was on a ship, and the ship that he was on fell apart and broke apart, and he ended up on an island called Malta. Wait, but I'm on my way to Rome. I'm supposed to go to Rome and testify. I'm supposed to be in Rome, but now the ship that I'm on is broken up. I preached a couple of years ago a message, and God just brought it back to my remembrance. Sometimes it was just meant to fall apart. And that just resonates with me, because the thing that we built here, I thought, man, this is a good thing, and it was a good thing. But sometimes God let things fall apart just so he can get you to Malta. Here's what I've learned about Malta. If you don't know what Malta is an island that was, watch this, it was a place where it was prevalent and known for its honey because of the honeybees that was on the island of Malta. And while I felt like I should have been going to Rome, and Paul said I should be going to Rome, and I should be standing before the Caesar, and I should be testifying there, God let the ship that he was on fall apart so he can put him in his sweet place. So he'll dry up brooks and he'll break up ships just to get you to where exactly it is that he wants you to be. And it's not an indication that he's withdrawn from you. It's not an indication that he's punishing you. It's not an indication that he's turned his back on you. What it is an announcement of is I am for you, and I am good to you, and my hand is on you, and I'm still leading, and I'm still directing. And I know we can get caught up many times in what we see, but what the Lord's been teaching me the past 2 weeks is don't go by what you see, go by what you hear. I'm here to tell you I'm hearing something, and it stirs it up on the inside of me. Stirs something deep in me. And sometimes you got to go on what you hear and not always on what you see. The problem with many of us is we operate and react on what we see and not what we hear. And if you heard you're supposed to be a part of this, then be a part of this. And if you heard there was a ministry for healing, then heal. If you heard there was a prophetic ministry, then prophesy. Some of us was, I heard God told me to marry this person and marry that person, but it looks rough and you can't see it. Well, what did you hear? Because God told me to come pastor this church, and I've been here for 17 years. I think it's safe to say I'm not going anywhere. I think it's safe to say. Why? Because I'm going by what I heard.